Now children, the next one is lung. Lung is our pair of soft, elastic and spongy organ. Lung are slightly conical. You see there is a tapering end and a broad base. So it is triangular, or you can say it is a conical in shape, and are located in pleural cavity in thorax, that is in chest, on either side of heart, because heart is situated here in center. So it is situated either side of heart. They have narrow apex and broader base. Their outer surface is called costal posterior surface, is called as diaphragmatic, and the inner surface is called mediastinal. Each lung is surrounded by a layer of membrane, that is bilayered membrane, that is known as pleura or pleural membrane. The inner layer of pleural membrane, this one, is called as visceral membrane, and the outer one is called parietal membrane. And there is also a fluid which are filled in between these two layers, that is called as pleural fluid. And this pleural fluid perform function of lubrication, so that it allow frictionless movement of lung. Then it protect lung from mechanical shocks. Then it keep the two membrane together when the lung expand. So this is the function of these two pleural membrane which are present. Now children, this is the structure of lung. It is the right lung and it is the left lung. So both the lung are not identical in shape. Left lung is smaller as compared to that of right lung. Left lung consists of only 2 lobes, whereas right lung consists of 3 lobes. The 3 lobe is, one is superior lobe, the other is middle lobe, and the third one is inferior lobe. Whereas left lung consists of only superior and inferior lobe. Now, children, if the weight of the two lung is also different, as left lung is smaller, so its weight is about 560 gram, whereas right lung is about 620 gram. And in left lung there was notch is present. This is a notch that is known as cardiac notch. Okay, so this is the difference between the two lung that is present in our body. Now, I have told you earlier that this is the trachea that is protected by a C-shaped cartilage, and they get bifurcate into two branches when they enter into the thoracic cavity. One branch go into the right lung and other go into the left lungs. So now we have to study the branchial intercom that is found inside the lung. So next we have to study the branchial intercom. Now children, this is the branchial intercom. Here is the trachea. Then trachea is bifurcated into two branches that is called as primary bronchus. Then primary bronchus, when enter into the left lung, it will go bifurcate into two branch. One go in superior lobe and other go into inferior lobe. Whereas this bifurcate into three branches. Okay, one go into inferior, other into middle, and then the superior. Then this is known as secondary bronchus. Secondary bronchus then again bifurcate into three branches, and this is called tertiary bronchus. Tertiary bronchus, till tertiary bronchus, the bronchus is supported by cartilaginous ring. Then this bronchus is further divided into branches, and these are called bronchioles. These bronchioles are further divided into branches and called terminal bronchiole. Then these terminal bronchiole form the respiratory bronchus. Respiratory bronchus ultimately forms the alveolar duct, and these alveolar duct go and open into a sac-like structure that is called alveolar sac or atrium or infundibulum. So this is actually the branchial net intercom, and after the branchial intercom there is a muscular flap is present that is called diaphragm, and diaphragm is the characteristic feature of mammal. It is a dome shaped and separate the thoracic and abdominal cavity from each other.